Hey everybody, and welcome to another spontaneous toy review here at Toy Wizards. That's toy-wizards.com. I'm your host, Scott Zillner, and I have a treat. Oh, I'm so happy about this. Like many of us, we are having a hard time picking up some Masters of the Universe Origin figures. And that's because we want everything new and we don't want those old figures. But when the old figures came out, that's all we wanted was those figures because at that point they were new. This is how toy collecting works. We only want what's new. We gotta have it now. How come that guy's got one and I don't? Oh, it makes me mad. And that's basically everything I read online. Absolutely everything I read online. Plus, oh yeah, scalpers stole all the figures. And all I see are pictures of collectors with tons of them. Now that's not to say some people don't flip them. Absolutely, people do. And in fact, without that flipping, I wouldn't even have one now. I hit 9 targets yesterday, hoping to find one. Nothing. I've been watching my app finders, my brick finders, my brick seekers. Nothing. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, I got a good deal, and I got my Masters of the Universe Rise of Evil 2-pack. This has to be the absolute best thing they've done. Absolutely. Hands down. This figure is the absolute best figure in all of the Masters of the Universe Origins line. I know I keep saying that as we go along, and that's because as they make new figures become the new best. This is now the new best. Absolutely. The dark accents. The new head, well, some people say it's a classic head sculpt, but I see some changes. This face. Oh my God, this is the original concept art for Skeletor for head. And I even did one of these for PowerCon one year. I made several life-size Skeletor skulls. All of them were painted kind of like Skeletor is. But then I made one based on the original concept art, and that one was auctioned off for PowerCon. So I absolutely love that head. I love the darker accents. I love the Keldor head. I love the two-tone sword and staff. There's nothing about this thing I don't like, except the fact I have to open it now. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and open it. All right. So before I open up the box, and I will, I swear, I want to talk about the box. I love boxes, I love box art, and this box hits everything I want. It's small, it's not too big. It has a great window plane showing the figures and their accessories so you know exactly what you're getting. And you can check to see if they messed up the paint apps. I've heard some people say sometimes Kronos is a little wall-eyed. The art up here showing Keldor and Kronos stalking, like that's not a good walk that they're doing. And then the red spirit of Hordak there kind of influencing Keldor. Fantastic. Really is. On the back we get some side mission stuff. We see the guys on mission, and it shows us another exclusive that we do have coming up, which is the first appearance Triclops set. And then we've got the 2000X Evelyn. We have a Merman and a Beastman on the side, but we can't tell what version they are until we go look at the back of the box. I know a lot of you, we've already seen this. I want to talk about it. There's our Lords of Power Beastman. It's got a completely different head and shoulder pad. 2000 Evelyn has been confirmed, her skin tone and colors. First appearance Triclops. Lords of Power Merman, and I like having extra Mermans. I really don't have a problem buying Merman more than a couple times. I own the PowerCon box. I've never opened it. I own it. I'm happy buying the loose figures. I'm not one of those people that are upset that they devalued my exclusive. Hey, we got an exclusive. I got that box. It's a beautiful box. It's put away. I can now enjoy these figures where I wouldn't enjoy the box because I don't open it. Keldor and Cronus here, obviously in action, fighting against the heroes. Naked Stratos. Yes! I've been wanting one of those for a while. I like the original comic book Stratos where he's just a naked Birdman. They changed him to gray fur. Is it fur? Is it a suit? Like, this shows that he's still furry, but flesh toned. Man-at-Arms and a Randor, which means we're probably going to get Randor here soon too. And then on the back, there's that arm and a little amphibian guy. That arm, if you check your Castle Grayskulls, mine comes in tomorrow. That arm is coming out of this dungeon in the Castle Grayskull. That's another really nice little bit of just a little bit of Masters of the Universe trivia. Like, hey, here's another little Easter egg right here. We're just gonna put a little Easter egg right there. Just right there. How do you like that? I love it. Thank you. Time to open up the box. I know I said that twice now, but I'm like convincing myself this is the right thing to do. So here we go. I have not opened one of these deluxe boxes. Let's see how well it does. Oh, well, it's opening actually quite easy. Notice I use the flat of the blade to kind of push it up. That way you don't get giant dent creases here in your box. Dent creases upset me. I am a box collector just as much as I am a toy collector. Meaning I will buy a box at a convention just because I don't have the box. I don't care if there's a toy in it. I just want the box. This comes out in one nice easy tray. Pure red background, no graphics on the back of the box. That's nice. I'm setting that box down. You see that? I'm not just throwing it over my shoulder like a madman. Boom. Oh man, I do not see twist tie. Oh, there's twist ties. I just can't see. All right, let's get those twist ties. I'm gonna check under the cape on Keldor. Does he have twist ties? He does not. All right, so there's Cronus has got some twist ties. Holding that gun across his chest. This, if you do recognize this gun, it is a very similar manufacturer that we've gotten in lots of accessory packs, Castle Grayskull, and so on. This is a gun that we got a lot. Makes perfect sense to give it to Keldor, or to Cronus here. The sword has a tag on it, and this is a combination sword, which means it probably won't fit in his hand. I don't know why they can't get that down, but hey. Let's try to figure out how to get the ram staff out. It's stuck in there. All right, boom. Now these are two-toned, meaning they actually injection molded green at the top and purple in the bottom to give you those two tones. I love that. That means every one of these will be a tad different because of the injection process. That's neat. I'm digging that. All right. Now, I can't say his name very well, so I'm going to butcher it. I'm sorry. Right now, in advance. Alakar? Alakar. He was a comic book artist, and he did a lot of the original artwork and the concept for Skeletor. This is one of his more famous artwork faces, and it's got the red ruby eyes of Skeletor, which I really just dig. Not just from a Dungeons and Dragons point of view, where your undead would often have gems in their eyes, and they didn't like giving those up. No, Lich Kings. Awful people. All right, Keldor does have a cape, a magnificent cape. How does this attach to you? Oh, it's around his neck like a cape would. That's very cool. Oh man. Hello, Keldor. So good to see you again. Notice he's not wearing monster boots. He's got regular boots on, not monster boots. I'm telling you, Mattel, if you want to make some money, partner up with a shoe company and make monster boots. People will buy them. Every fan I know will buy a pair of monster boots. All right. They are all now successfully free from their packaging. This does look to be about the same. No, it's still a little different. It is different. Interesting. Here's our trap jaw. hey buddy, you're gonna suck later on, man. This really is not cool. Ouch. This is a different harness. It has part of his harness that you see on Trapjaw, but then it also goes around the back and does have 3 little clips on here. So you could use this in a future Trapjaw, obviously. So that's kind of neat. I like that. I like the little clips in the back. Of course, none of the figures have the, twist action. They are all part of the new mix and match. Oh man, I love being able to mix and match figures so that parts pop off, and they're meant to pop off so you can move them around. This is something a lot of us did with our original Masters of the Universe figures, and we still do it today, especially with having all of the figure combinations with Masters of WWE Universe or Masters of WWE Universe Eternia. I always want to say Eternia. Masters of WWE Eternia, but it's Masters of WWE Universe. That name is a tongueful. But with that combos, you have so many figures that they're giving us great body parts, accessories, and great figures. I mean, even if you're not a wrestling fan, you can buy these figures and mix and match with your He-Man figures to make all new stuff. And that's what's cool about it. Haha. Oh, buddy. I was so glad in the 2000 X series when they finally told us how Trapjaw became Trapjaw. I thought that was great. That was really neat. So if you don't know, he tried to double cross Skeletor, and Skeletor blew off half his face. Yeah, that's what happened. Or half his face and his arm. So he's now Trapjaw and doesn't betray Skeletor anymore. But this is his old self. I'm actually just going to use these guys as like a trooper for Trapjaw. Like these would be some of Trapjaw's personal troopers. And I think that's cool. Keldor. Man. This is perfection in form. It really is. The darker colors of his new costume, which is just, his old costume plus the little paint app and the addition of the cape, gives this Keldor everything you want. It really does. The accessories, his new battle charge, his Havoc Ramstaff. I've messed it up several times. Havoc Ramstaff is charged with power, like he's getting ready to shoot. That's cool. Our sword is the big thick handle, and it kind of fits in the hand. No, it's not. Same sword as we got with Prince Adam, and it just doesn't really fit in hands. Not at all. So we'll just have to put that in a backpack or whatnot. We generally use the Havoc staff anyways. Now the cape and his long hair causes some bunching, so it keeps pushing his head down every time you move around the cape. Let's pop that head off. Cape comes off really easy. Put it back on. And we've got just Keldor, but Keldor really is known for having the cape, and that's because of the 2000X series. Again, so much great stuff came out of the 2000X series. It is far superior than the original Filmation series in every aspect, storytelling, animation, everything. 2000X series is the series to watch. And you can watch it on YouTube now. Yeah, it's all there. I love this figure. I don't believe his skin tone is any different. No, it is. It's a slight different from the Skeletor figure, but that could just be running process. Let's take a look at the battle armor, and again, it's just a slight hue down, or it's more of a tone, slight tone down. This is what we all want. This is why we're buying the figure, is to get that cape. Like, just sell us that cape. We need capes on a bunch of figures. And now we get this head. Oh, man. A little hard to get it on there, but I don't think I have it on. Oh, I do. Interesting. but it's not going on as quite as hard as well as I want. It's on there, but it's giving him a real long neck. Whereas with the Keldor, it's kind of bunched up, and then you put on the Skeletor head, and it is a little loose. Gives him a little bit too much neck now. Interesting how those pieces move around. We finally got the true version of Skeletor, and that's what this Rise of Evil pack. It's a Target exclusive, and when people see it, collectors see it, they buy all of them that are there. That's simply what I've seen. There's 3 on the shelf, they buy 3. There's 1 on the shelf, they buy 1. It is hard to find, and some Targets do play a little dirty. I've seen a lot of reports of that, and I don't doubt it at all. Those people are not making a lot of money. It's a way to make some quick bucks. I knew people that got jobs at Toys R Us and Kmart back in the day just for that reason. Like that, they didn't care about the job. They just wanted first access to the toys, and that's why they worked those jobs. This figure is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. This is now my favorite figure. It is. It is, really is. Wow. This is so nice. Man. Oh, I love this figure. I really do. The darker colors really bring it out on the figure. The more detailed head with the ruby eyes, they glint just a tiny bit, just enough to make you notice. You know, Skeletor, you've got such a beautiful glint in your eye. That's evil! Yeah, we guessed it. No monster boots. He's got regular boots here. Havoc staff is the same as the other ones, just it's molded in 2 different colors. This is now our fourth Skeletor head, single Keldor head. You want to like really be picky about your numbers there. The cape does fit a little loose. However, I think we will see this cape on other figures later on. Probably Randor is going to have the same type of cape. Could be a royal cape. It is not the same cape as Scareglow, which has a high collar and a texture pattern on it. I'm just so in love with the head sculpt on this. It is just, oh wow, it is so nice. I love Skeletor, and this is a true figure to really bring out everything. I do like Keldor. I like his pointy beard and mustache. Big long black hair, spiky ears and eyebrows. Like every what Lauren will say is every character point says evil. Like they put every trope right here on this face to make an evil figure, and it works. You know, like you look at him, you're like, oh, he's evil. But he's actually the rightful inheritor, the rightful heir to Eternia. Yeah, he's the older brother of Randor. That means the kingdom should have went to Keldor, but why didn't it? Well, because the town folk and the whatnot people didn't like the blue skin race and considered them evil and bad. And like, no, we won't accept him as the ruler. We'll accept Randor. That really pissed off Keldor. He decided, I'm going to take my kingdom by force then. If you're not going to give it to me, it's my right. And unfortunately, that backsplashed on him, and then he got infected with a demon and lost all the skin on his face. It happens. It happens a lot. And there's a lot of workplace rules about that, but it happens. So, Rise of Evil 2-pack, Keldor and Cronus. Don't you dare betray me. Oh, I would never do that, boss. Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. Sorry, boss. You learned your lesson. Ha ha. I don't know if he really got the Skeletor laugh while he was in Keldor, but I bet you that's a toy. Thank you so much for watching. I can sit here and play and talk about these all day, and in fact, I just might. I think I just might do that. See you later. Please follow us on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and like and subscribe these videos so we can keep bringing you such great content.
More importantly, he knew what he was talking about. The Smurfs Christmas Special will return after these messages.
Portions of the Smurf Christmas Special are being brought to you tonight by Mattel Toy Company, who would like to wish you a Merry Christmas from their family to yours.
Now you can imagine all the power in the universe. The Masters of the Universe collection. 23 pieces, each sold separately. There's He-Man and these heroic action figures. Skeletor and the Warriors of Evil, and 4 fighting creatures. Castle Grayskull, Point Dread, and the Talon Fighter. You put them together. And battle machines like the Attack Track, batteries not included. What would you do with all the power in the universe? He-Man, Skeletor, and all other items from the Masters of the Universe collection, each sold separately. From Mattel.